I haven't made a video for a while, so I decided I'd make a video. And it's getting around Christmas, so I may play a song and throw that in there too. It'll probably be an Eagles song, Desperado, so I'll just warn you ahead of time. What I want to say is about like when people think that they don't have a right to protest. I think it's really wrong because back in the 70s, that was when I was a teenager. There was a lot of college students, and they would say things like "down with the establishment." Whoop! Oh, there, that was a good job. Anyway, down with the establishment, and people would say, "Oh, those young hippies, they don't know what they're talking about." Well, as it turns out, they they were right. Sometimes the things you know in your gut um, are really what's really going on. Sometimes, see, by the establishment, what that is these elitists are like as Alex Jones says. I encourage people to get on Infowars or Prison Planet. Those are two sites that he has. And I used to think that he was just crazy and stuff myself. But actually, um, almost everything that he says you could find out for yourself anyway. He just helps, you know, he's done a lot of research over the years to find out what he's found out. And that's another thing that people should research and not poo-poo other people that are doing research and stuff. Um, but what I want to say about the establishment is that um, there was when the slave trade was going on, that was the establishment. I mean, that was the establishment was involved in trading slaves and um, and the establishment has was like whenever a king or queen would put somebody in a dungeon, the establishment would go along with it. Well, we're going right back to that same thing where we're saying torture is okay. We're just sitting by while people are being imprisoned and not given trial or given a show trial. Do you think somebody that's been waterboarded 180 times should even be put on trial and use any of that as evidence, or if they said any word when that's and putting that in the trial that, well, he confessed, when he was being waterboarded, but he confessed before it too or something, or well, um, you know anyway, they're mucking it all up. They're mucking it up. They're mucked up their own case, and they wanted to muck it up because they don't really have a case. They haven't had a case. They at least half of the hijackers were found to be alive, so that was all a lie. The people they had on that list was a lie. Whoever made up that list was a liar. And as far as the passenger planes, there you can't find the four routes. If you go back and you try to say, well, now where did this plane come from? Where did that plane come from? What? You can't really get the original routes even from those planes because that's all mucked up too. The one thing you can find out is that there were drills, and when you have a drill, you have opposing sides. So you'll have one side that's the defender and one side's the offense, and you don't necessarily know what the other side is going to do. And so, even to this day, the people that were, say, on the defense could say, "Oh, maybe those drills became live drills somehow," and they did. They became live drills, but that wasn't all that happened, though. Was that those buildings really did get blown up, and they had to have been blown up. Just looking at them, you could tell they were being blown up. Anyway, I'm gonna play a desperado. It's not really Christmassy exactly, but I just feel like playing it this time of year. I'll have to do that. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Your heart won, I know that you got your reasons. Things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Draw the queen of diamonds, boy, she'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best friend. Secretly, some fine things have been placed upon your table, but you only want the things that you can get. Desperado, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. Freedom, oh freedom, well that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. Your legs and all your eyes and nose and it's funny how the feeling goes away. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Down from your fences and open the gate. It may be raining